April 10th, 2017, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley. Pat's on assignment, so she's not here today. Well, happy new week, happy Monday it is. You know, it was chilly over the weekend, parts of it really chilly, but we're going to have some nice weather this week. A little warmer yesterday, that's okay. That's okay. And some of us actually had a little frost yesterday morning on our windshields, but probably not this morning. Some of us, not everybody did. Anyway, it's a brand new week, and we're heading closer to the next day, okay? So anyway, on Monday, April 10th, I'm glad you're with us, and this program airs every morning, Monday through Friday from 7 o'clock, beginning at 7 o'clock, and then we have another, we repeat that program at noon, then we repeat that program again at 5:30 p.m. And I thank you very much for joining us. Well, you know, it's almost prom time, and communities in schools are having an effort. Say yes to the prom dress event. Communities in schools of Wayne County and Tara Murdoch working to provide formal prom dresses to Wayne County high school girls who want to attend a prom but lack the financial resources. Now they are accepting donations. If you have a prom dress that you could donate, here are the guidelines. Dresses may be long or short. Dresses should be clean and in good condition. Shawls, wraps, shoes, jewelry are also being accepted in good condition. The dress drop-off location is the Communities in Schools office in the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce building at 308 North William Street. If you would like information, you can call Sharon at 919-738-7140, 738-7140. Now, this is going to be held, the giveaway is going to be held. They had one back on the 29th of March, but they're going to have another one on April 26th. April 26th. So call Sharon and get information about that, 919-738-7140. And the giveaway will take place at the Belk Home Store on the second floor at Berkeley Mall, the Belk Home Store, between 6 and 8 p.m. on the evening of April 26th. Okay? All right, Wayne County Public Library. Woo-hoo! Here you go. They have coming up on the 12th of April. On the 12th of April, Homework Help 101 for parents. For parents. It's focusing on parents of youngsters in the 3rd to 4th and 5th grade, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. But all parents are welcome to attend. It begins at 6 p.m., goes till 7 p.m., and if you're having a hard time finding books for your child to read, if you're confused about AR points, if you're confused about Lexile levels or Lexile levels, and how to find books on a certain level while dreading the EOGs, how the books in the library at the Wayne County Public Library are arranged, and how to find books and use e-resources and get tips on how to prepare for the EOGs. The EOGs. There you go. All right? Yes, okay. Oh. And again, a spring break pop-up program that's for K through 5th graders at the Goldsboro Wayne County Public Library in the Children's Department, April 17th through April 21st. That's Monday through Friday, the week of the 17th. Well, that's a week from today. Yeah, next week, next Monday. During spring break, keep an eye out at the library for the pop-up programs. From time to time that week, they're going to pull out some seasonal crafts. They're going to have activities. They're going to read books. And remember to ask about helping to find books you can read during your break. That's for K through 5th graders and the Children's Department at the Wayne County Public Library, 1001 East Ash Street, Goldsboro. Thank you very much. Movie day. Woo, they got a movie at the library. This is at Steele Memorial Library in Mount Olive. At Steele Memorial on the 20th of April from 1 to 3 p.m. The movie is for ages 7 and older. If you're looking for some family fun during spring break, you can join us for a movie day featuring the movie The BFG. The BFG. No registration required. Just go. Just show up. 1 o'clock, Tuesday, April 20th. Okay? Okay. Hey, Amnesty Day is coming up at the Wayne County Landfill. Amnesty Day is the day that you can take absolutely anything you want to take to the landfill except biohazard materials, petrochemicals, any kind of things that could blow up or explode or catch fire. But anything else that you want to throw away, you can take it to the landfill, and there is no tipping fee. No tipping fee that day. It's absolutely free of charge. Of course, now, stuff that you take to the landfill, a lot of it is free anyway to take over there, such as yard waste and all that sort of thing. Yeah, carpeting, old carpet, yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can take that they recycle. That's all free. But anyway, you can take anything now. Anything. Construction materials, concrete, whatever you want to take that day. Now, this is only for Wayne County citizens and residents of Wayne County. This is not for commercial haulers, and it's not for businesses. I'm so sorry. All right, that's on the May 6th. Less than a month away. All right, so start cleaning. Get the broom and the rake out and all that, okay? Oh, if you like tractors, woo, let me tell you what we got coming up. We've got the 2017 16th annual Antique Farm Equipment Days at the Wayne County Regional Agricultural Fairgrounds. That's coming up soon. Coming up on the on May 5th. May 5th and Saturday, May 6th, beginning at 8 o'clock, going until 5 p.m. It's an all-day affair, 2 days. Yes, Thursday and Friday. Now, tons of stuff here. Food and drink available both days, furnished by Vietnam veterans from Smithfield. There's going to be a parade of power on Saturday at 11. Antique tractors and engines and farm equipment and all that on display. It's going to be kids' games. It's going to be pedal tractor pull. Vendors with items for sale as well. This is a lot of fun. I've been to this, and it's a tremendous amount of fun. If you're into old tractors and old machines, old engines that are running, and they're going bucket. That one's out there. Yeah, bucket. Yeah, you'll hear that one. Anyway, bucket. Anyway, for more information, there's a bunch of people you can call, but call Jerry McGinnis. Jerry's at 738-3082, 738-3082. Or Mac Carnegie, or as they say around here, Mac Carnegie. Where are you from? Okay, Mac Carnegie is at 919-222-6554, 222-6554, with proceeds from the show going to support FFA scholarships. And this is presented by the Eastern Carolina Vintage Farm Equipment Club. You'll see some mighty fine people out there. I'll tell you what, we got a great show lined up. We have Amanda Grantham from the Goldsboro Family Y. That's up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, Amanda Grantham joins us from the Goldsboro Family Y.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing fine. Always good to see you.
Yes, you
How
too.
How are things?
Oh, they are great.
At the Goldsboro Family Y, what's going on? There's always something going on.
It is. We are gearing up for a wonderful spring and summer, as you can imagine.
I can imagine. You guys are always so busy, and you have a lot of things going on outside as well.
And the weather is turning out to be lovely.
That's right.
Can't complain.
So the song was not right. Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
That was right for a couple months, but now,
oh yeah, okay.
not anymore.
Weather's pretty good. So, what are we going to be talking about? What's going on at the Y?
Well, we have two really big things coming up. One is summer camp.
Summer camp.
Summer camp. So if you don't know what you're going to do with your kid all summer, we have the perfect opportunity. We have a great camp. It's for 11 weeks, I believe, the entire summer. From the Monday after they get out until the Friday before they go back to school.
Really?
You can come to the Y Summer Camp, and you can come for 1 week, you can come for 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 11 weeks. You can just pay for the week. And
just for the week you go?
Oh yeah, if they only want to come for like 1 week as a fun little adventure for the week, they can sign up for just 1 week, or they
for
can
the
sign
entire
up
summer.
for the entire summer.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
So what age group are we talking about?
It is
here?
ages 5 through 17. So
Really?
we have rising kindergartners have their own little sweet kinder camp. It's really precious. My daughter did it last year. She absolutely loved it.
Oh.
And then they break up and do 5 through 12, and then they have a teen camp for 13 through 17-year-olds, which is a little bit more advanced for teens.
So what would say a teenager be doing? What are some of the activities that
They have all sorts of field trips, different sports activities set aside for teenagers.
Wow.
But all of the camps involve swimming, of course, since we have the pool at our Y. So they come over and swim a couple times a week, sometimes every day, just depends on the week. They play lots of games. They all have field trips. They'll go to movies, the bowling alley, roller skating, and then tons of your typical traditional outdoor summer activities.
So what if you're not a member of the Y?
You can be a member or a non-member. However, our members do get a discount.
Okay.
So it's a $25 a week discount to be a member.
Okay. That's a good thing.
So members and non-members,
Members
anybody
and
is welcome.
non-members.
Yep.
Anybody's welcome.
And we do offer some financial assistance for that as well, like we do our memberships.
Right.
So if you feel like it starts at $100 a week for members. So if you feel like that's too much, you can always try to apply for some financial assistance.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I know the Goldsboro Family Y. You try to get as many people in there as you can because
Yes.
you have a plan to make people as healthy as they can possibly be.
Yes, and we want everybody in our community to have the same opportunities no matter their financial state. So
Yeah.
we try to, if they can get there, we'll try to help them be able to come.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now that is summer camp.
Yep, all summer.
From the end of school to the beginning of school. Any
believe
week
it's-
you pick and choose a week or go the
Yeah.
entire? Okay.
Anytime.
I
1
got it.
week, 5 weeks, 10 weeks.
I got it. Okay, what else do
Take
we
your
have?
pick.
What else is going on?
So, as you know, we had a big open house scheduled for January that got iced out
You're
due
right.
to our once-a-year winter storm.
You're right, I do know that.
So we're having another one
Another
to make
one.
up for it.
Okay.
And we're combining it with our Healthy Kids Day that we normally have every year as an
Okay.
annual way to support the health initiatives with children in our community.
Okay.
So we're having it at we usually have it at our child care facility,
Mm-hmm.
which is behind Outback, but this year we're going to have it at our main Y so that we can have open house at the same time. So everybody can come with their family and they can, we're going to have a summer camp preview, like a whole kids zone activity area set
Right.
aside for children. And then we're going to have a lot of family friendly activities, and then the parents can use the facility, take classes, they can go get their kids and they can all go swimming or
Wow.
take some other classes, family classes together. So anybody is welcome to come by
Member
for
or
free.
non-member?
That's correct.
Free?
It's a free event.
Really?
It's Sunday, June 4th from 2 to 5 p.m. It's on our website under Healthy Kids Day under our special events tab, Healthy Kids Day Open House.
Okay.
So we're targeting children for the Healthy Kids Initiative, but then we're
Okay.
also having an open house for the entire community. So
And this is absolutely free.
absolutely free. We're going to have swim lesson demos, lots of kids activities, different fitness classes geared for families and for kids, so the kids can go take Zumba type of thing.
All
Yeah.
right. So information available at goldsboroymca.org.
And if they love the Y and decide to join that day, there is a special on the joining fee. So it'll be just $50 for the admin fee. So we're
excellent.
taking $100 off the joining fee.
Great.
But you don't have to join. It's no pressure. It's really just opening our doors to the community.
To everybody.
Anybody can be a member for the day.
Well, that is
And if they
great.
love it, they can stay.
There you go. Now the joining fee, $150. That is a one-time.
It is a one-time, and then once you do it, it's no contract. So you pay it one time, and then you pay your monthly bill.
right.
There's no contract. There's no 12-month commitment. It's really just as you can.
And again, if someone is in a situation where they cannot afford $150 to start off with, you can help with that.
Absolutely. We do have financial applications. They can pick one up and they fill it out, submit their tax information, and then we do it on a sliding fee scale,
Okay.
based on national standards.
Wow.
We'd love to help out anybody. If they want to get healthy, we want to help them get healthy.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you can sure do it at the Goldsboro Family Y.
Absolutely.
If nothing else, but in the exercise room, which is enormous, and you've got every machine in the world there.
Oh, yeah. Some
And-
of them have TVs.
Yeah,
You
they
can
do.
time it right and go watch your favorite show while you're on the treadmill.
There you go. There you go.
I've done that before.
Have you done that before? You rascal, you. Okay. And don't
no.
forget that big monster machine over there. You know.
Oh, your favorite.
Yeah.
The Synergy piece.
The Synergy machine.
Yes.
Synergy 360, I believe.
That's exactly right.
Well, I learned to count a long time ago. But anyway.
So Sunday, June 4th.
Yeah.
I know it's a ways away, but it's the week before most graduations happen, so just keep that in mind. Right
Okay.
before the summer, we're going to have a summer kickoff.
Oh boy, that's at the Goldsboro Family Y, one of
Yes.
the finest YMCA's in the southeastern part of our country. And I'm
Thank
serious
you.
about it. It is. It is one of the finest
It is
places.
known for its size.
It is. It's big and it's got a lot of stuff in there.
Friendly
and
staff.
A little bit of everything. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody out there is friendly.
Makes you feel right at home.
Even John. Even John Richards is kind of friendly sometimes.
He is. Everybody loves John.
I know. All right. The number is 919-778-8557, and
Yes.
they are on Parkway Drive in Goldsboro, right off the highway, and that's the Goldsboro Family Y.
Yes, come by.
GoldsboroYMCA.org. And Amanda Grantham,
Thank
thank you.
you.
All
Have a good
right.
day.
You too. is Wayne Goldsboro Television. It is Monday. Oh. A lot of people really don't like Mondays. I love Mondays. Yeah. Yeah, I do. All right, coming up, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce invites one and all to attend the Eggs and Issues Legislative Breakfast. Is going to be going on out at Lane Tree Conference Center on April 28th. April 28th. I hope you're able to make that because that's a great event. Senator Don Davis will be there. Senator Lewis Pate will be there. Representative Jimmy Dixon, Representative John Bell, Representative Larry Bell will all be in the same room at the same time. Can you believe that? Yes, they will be. And they'll be talking about the state of what's going on in Raleighwood, okay? You want to know what's going on in Raleighwood? They'll tell you. That's right. They're going to be there. And this is on April 28th. And the cost is for chamber members, it's only $15. And for non-chamber members, you can go too. It's $25. Okay? All right. Mark that on the calendar. Starts at 8 a.m. Well, it's a breakfast. 8 a.m. on April 28th. Okay? Good. Now, let's see. What else is going on? Don't forget, senior games going on all month during the month of April. And today being the 10th, here's what's going on with the senior games today. Tonight is the Silver Follies. Now, trust me on this. You want to see some good singing, some good dancing, all kinds of entertainment, a little bit of everything. I mean, they put on a show, let me tell you. All right, this is at the Paramount Theater. It's tonight. Showtime is 6 p.m. Showtime. It's showtime, 6 p.m., okay? Well, let's see what's special about today. Today being April 10th. April 10th is the day immediately following April 9th. It always works that way. And it's the only day this week that will be April 10th. In fact, we only have one Monday this week. And I know some of you are very happy about that. April 10th, it is. Today is ASPCA Day. Don't ask me how to spell it. It is the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Day. ASPCA Day. Today is also National Farm Animal Day. Yeah, National Farm Animals. Go out and pet a cow. Moo. That's right. Old Bonsley'd love to get a little scratch on the forehead there. You know what I mean? All right. Also, today is National Sibling Day. Why can't they just say brothers and sisters? Today is National Sibling Day. Okay, now I've got one of each, thank you. Oh, David and Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's my sister. It's also Salvation Army Founders Day, and it's Safety Pin Day. There you go. Here's today's trivia question. Today's trivia question, the category is U.S. Constitution amendments. Wow, what do you know about that? Well, I bet you know more than you think you do. There was one president of the United States, who was directly responsible for U.S. Constitution Amendment number 22. It was put into effect because this president did something. Who was the president who was the reason that we have Constitutional Amendment number 22? Okay, now here's a kind of a clue. There's only 27 to start with, okay? And that was from back in 1787 when it was written, 1789 when it went into effect. Anyway, I digress. Who was the president? All right, I'll give you that answer coming up next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, Aaron Fonseca from the Downtown Goldsboro Development Office joins us, and good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Fantastic. You guys are so busy. You got so much going on all the time.
We are, and you know, we're back in our actual offices now.
Are you?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Newsflash.
All right, that's
Newsflash.
What, 102? South John?
219 North John.
That's what I was going to say,
close.
219 North
really
John.
Close. Yeah, so after being over at City Hall, which was great, you know, to have a roof over our heads and be with the people that we work with often,
Right.
We were there for 6 months,
Right.
and now we're back in our offices.
Right around the corner from B&G.
Yes.
Which is really nice.
Very convenient when I don't eat breakfast in the morning.
I know. B&G Grill, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're back in there.
We're back in there and busier than ever.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's always something going on.
I'm sure.
We just wrapped up a open house, available properties open house.
I didn't get to go to that, but that really was interesting.
Yeah.
You sent out a little teaser card that I thought was really interesting. Some of those locations on that teaser card, you had pictures on there. Some of those locations are what I would call icons of downtown Goldsboro.
Absolutely. I mean, the fire station.
Exactly.
The
old
historic
fire
station.
I wanted that one myself.
Me too.
Yeah, I know.
What? I feel like it would have been my own little Polly Pocket castle.
Yeah, Polly Pocket.
With a fire pole. You don't remember Polly Pocket?
No, I don't remember Polly
No.
Pocket. No.
They're like these little things that unfolded, and you had a little world inside, and you were Polly, and yeah. Anyway, neither here nor there. That was my childhood, taking me back a little bit.
That was before my time.
But yeah, I'm so excited to see what's going to happen with that.
I know.
They're working on some plans right now.
But that's done, right? That's been.
That is, it's still, they're still
process.
finalizing everything.
Well, that's good news.
But
I hope
it
they do
has been
something.
sold. Oh, they will do something, absolutely.
And I
And
hope
they've
it
got
maintains its
historic integrity.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. Yes, it's historic
Well, I
integrity.
think the right people are at the helm,
Oh, that's good.
and of course you've got historic tax credits if
Yeah.
you want to utilize those for historic properties. So I see them using those and doing it the right way.
There's a lot of historic sites in downtown Goldsboro.
Oh yeah,
It's an older city, and it's got a lot of beautiful old architecture. Some of
absolutely.
the old architecture is just phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It really is.
And you have to walk around and look to appreciate it. And sometimes a building needs a facelift for you to be able to see all of the
Exactly.
beautiful aspects of it.
And on North Center Street there was a building where the roof had caved in, and it was all a mess in back, and all you could see was the front.
Yes.
But what a wreck that was.
Oh
But
my
now that's
gosh.
no longer the case.
It is gorgeous. And the people working on it have been putting in a lot of the work themselves. So talk about sweat equity.
Yeah.
Every time I go by there, they're doing something new. They've left the framing around the doors, actual wood. They didn't paint it, they stained it.
Wow.
And it's gorgeous. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it.
I know.
I'm not sure what their plans are yet. That's the beauty about all these new buildings being plucked up. You just don't know what's going to happen. You get to watch it unfold.
But it's so much fun to watch.
It is.
Then there's the artisan place there.
Yeah,
next door to
Artisan
that.
Village.
Artisan Village next door to it.
I had
that's
lunch
been-
there yesterday at
Did
Cafe
ya?
1221. Yes. It was delicious.
And tell me about Artisan Village now, very quickly. That's a group of businesses inside?
Yeah, essentially several different businesses under one roof. So I like to think of it as an incubator for small business.
Oh, good.
So if you're not ready for your own brick and mortar space and you want to just try out your business model and make sure that it works, make a little money and then move into your own space, it's a
Right.
great place to get your feet wet.
An incubator. I love that.
An incubator.
Yeah, that's where people get off to a
Exactly,
running
get
start on the
going.
ground floor there and move
So
up.
I think there are about 30 different businesses in there.
Is that
There's a
right?
restaurant in the back. There's a bakery, Pink Piggy Sweets. If you haven't had her stuff, oh my gosh, it's so good. I
All right,
mean,
now
I'm
this-
sure it's straight butter, but it is good.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. This is right across the street from the parking lot downtown next to what was the record rack.
Yes, and
The
the new
record rack.
Bicycle World is right next to it.
Exactly. The record rack.
The record rack.
Stan Hartley's old place downtown. And I've only been in Goldsboro since 1986, but I remember Stan and that
Takes you
place.
back.
Takes me back because
Yep.
in the business I was in, we spun a lot of records, and some of those actually came from Stan and the record rack.
Well,
But now
and
that-
there are some plans for that property
That's
too.
what I hear.
Yep, it's under contract.
Well,
So
that
you've
is
got that under
wonderful.
contract. You've got the Goldsboro Used Furniture Building under contract.
Yes.
So there are a lot of great things coming in downtown. We're not
Right.
done yet.
You know what? Downtown's very impressive. You guys win
I
a
like
lot
to
of
think
you
so.
win a lot of awards for the work you do downtown, and rightly so. You deserve every single bit of it, and the acclaim you're receiving, the recognition you're receiving. You work very hard.
Well, we have some great leadership at the city. So
Yeah.
I mean, my director is fantastic, Julie Metz.
Yes, she is.
She's just got such a fantastic vision for downtown, and not just where we are, but where we can be. And you can't do that alone. It takes leadership within the city, which we've got some fantastic leaders within the county. And then business owners as well. You've got to have someone that's along for the ride with you.
That's right.
So now we're looking forward to completing Cornerstone Commons, which we're hoping will be done next summer.
Tell me about some of the things that's going on there.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of plans, and we're still in the process of getting choosing the right firm to work with, and then we'll start construction plans. So it's not 100%, but we know that we'll have a covered stage. We will have permanent concession areas and restrooms. Thankfully, no more porta potties.
No more porta potties.
We'll have covered vendor shelters. I know, thank you. Covered vendor shelters. So when we have things like Center Street Jam, the vendors will be along the outside of the event, and I think it'll just add a nice touch and be really inviting. And who knows, maybe we'll bring the farmers market back. That would be great. Not that we want to pluck it from Herman Park, but I would love to see one downtown, And then we'll also have a little splash pad area as well.
Yes. Tell me about the splash. Tell me about a splash pad.
Well, no, the plans aren't set in stone, but there will be a splash pad.
At least one.
At least one.
Now, there's a city in North Carolina that I think they have 6 or 8 around the city.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they've got them all over the place.
Well, we can't compete with that.
Well, that's okay, but we don't need all that.
No.
But we do need a splash pad. This is the plan for maybe putting one at Cornerstone Commons.
Yes.
Tell me what a splash pad is.
Well, a splash pad is basically a playground with water for children. We already
and anyone who feels like a child.
Yes, exactly. Kids and kids at heart, as I like to say. We already have our sprinkler fun days throughout the summer. It starts in June, ends in August, and it's once a week. The fire department sets up a giant sprinkler, so that's kind of our makeshift splash pad for now.
Right.
But once we have Cornerstone Commons, we'll have a more permanent splash playground, if you will. So we're planning on having lots of little water features, the little puddles that kind of come out of the ground kids get to run through, kids at heart,
Yeah.
And I can see a lot of summer fun events where kids just get to go and be kids. When it's hot out there, mom and dad can sit and watch the concert while kids go and run through the sprinklers. We've got some great visions for what can happen down there, so we're ready.
Wow, it's so exciting. What do you have here?
We have all kinds of stuff.
What are we doing?
So anyone who's interested in getting involved, because there's a lot going on, our organization puts on over 40 events a year.
Wait a minute.
We cannot do it alone.
Wait a minute. I keep hearing there's nothing to do in Goldsboro.
What?
There's nothing to do.
I know. Can you believe it?
I don't believe that.
We're going to put that rumor to rest. I always tell people, when you think there's nothing to do, just look on our newsletter that comes out every week, look on our website, look on our Facebook page, look around the city, because it's not just us, it's the Paramount, it's the Arts Council. I mean, they've got their first Friday every month.
That's right.
They have an event at the Arts Council every week. So there's always something going on.
And it's growing. I mean,
it is.
The walls actually have to expand on First Friday because there's boom, boom going on.
Oh, it's such a fun event.
A lot of music,
Another
a lot of
event, have you ever been to their community drum circle?
Oh, yes.
I mean, you don't even have to know what you're doing.
You don't have to know
Just get out there and make a little noise.
Yeah.
It's so
much fun. It is
so fun. But anyway, if people want to get involved, we are inviting everyone on April 20th, which is a Thursday, to come down to our office, 219 North John Street. We're located right next to B&G Grill, as you pointed out. Stop by at 5:30 on April 20th and just get some more information on what you can do to give back to downtown. Whether it's volunteering for things like Center Street Jam or our community action days where you get to get out and dig through the dirt a little bit to beautify downtown.
Oh, boy.
So much fun.
I'm a dirt digger from way back.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then we also have committees that you can get involved with. We have our promotions committee, and they're the ones kind of at the helm of the promotions downtown.
Right.
We've got a design committee. They work with businesses to beautify their spaces. Right now they're working on some window art projects to fill empty storefronts and encourage like storefront design in the businesses downtown as well. And then we have an economic vitality committee.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Right now, I think what they're trying to do is get to know the merchants better so they can make sure that our resources are available to the merchants and they know that we're here.
Right.
We've got a fantastic merchants association that's really reinventing themselves. So, I mean, how many other places can you open a business and have all those resources right at your fingertips?
That's a good question.
Not many. You're alone in the world out there. So come downtown. But yeah, April 20th at 5:30. If anybody is interested, we're looking for groups like AKA, for example, Alpha Kappa Alpha, is a group that we've partnered with recently, and they take on some of their own beautification projects. They take over the Center Street Jams for a day. They pick one jam, and they partner with some other sororities and fraternities in the area.
Is that who's doing that?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Alpha
that.
Kappa Alpha.
AKA.
AKA, they planted the tree right in front of our office as a service project
Oh, did
one
they?
year.
Okay,
Yep.
I saw that tree.
Yeah, so they're great. They're a wonderful organization
Yeah.
and just an example of a successful partnership. So that's April 20th, and then 2 days later,
That would be April.
22nd.
I knew that.
We have our Community Action Day.
Oh,
So
boy.
Pitch In is our go-to. What we're doing this year, we've got a few things that we're doing, but mostly we will be planting some pretty planters, and we're gifting those to 30 merchants downtown. And our goal is to have them maintain it, so there's always, something blooming, which the city does a fantastic job of now, but if we can do more to beautify the storefronts that are here, why
Now,
not?
that's a great idea. So you're actually going to give these to the merchants and set them up in front of their store,
Yeah.
and then the merchant keeps them floral.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So-
we'll make them pretty for now, and they'll keep them up throughout the year.
So if you're walking through the downtown area and you see a bunch of bloomers,
you know where they came from.
you know where they came from. That's exactly
You
right.
can blame us.
Community Action Day.
Community
That's
Action
a great
Day.
idea.
It's a lot of fun. We do it twice a year. We partner with World Contracting, and it's 2 hours on a Saturday. You get to come out and get your hands dirty.
Oh, boy.
This year it's going to be on Earth Day, so I think that's very fitting.
Which is April 22nd.
April 22nd.
Okay,
Yep.
April 22nd is
and
Earth
our
Day.
event is from 9 to 11, and you can continue on doing whatever Earth Day projects you want.
Okay.
After that, we'll also pick up trash downtown, keep it clean.
Please.
And then our next Community Action Day will be in October. So we do one in the spring and one in the fall every year.
Okay. Oh, this is great. That's a great idea.
Lots of stuff happening.
And I must say, downtown looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Our Parks and Rec department does a great job with the landscaping.
Yes, they do.
They
And
do a fantastic job.
and,
It's a lot to do.
And I know. And I see people using the downtown area.
I love
There was a
it.
time when downtown in cities across America was just kind of dying out
Yeah.
and going to the outskirts.
Exactly.
But now they're coming back to the center of Goldsboro, and I see people downtown using the median for their checkerboard, and they're just sitting out
yeah.
there reading and listening to the radio.
Just
or
sitting
eating-
on the bench.
and eating lunch.
Yeah.
They're playing the piano out in front of Waynesboro House. I see that.
I love it. I love it. Well, and we just dyed the fountain blue for autism awareness. So
Excellent.
there have been a lot of people coming out just to look at it.
April is Autism Awareness Month.
It is. Yep. So there's a lot going on. And, Center Street Jams are right around the corner.
They are. When's that kick off?
May 4th.
Oh, yeah.
May 4th. So
May
just a few
4th.
weeks away.
Center Street Jam.
What in the world?
Rock and roll downtown
We'll
Goldsboro.
start then, and then it'll be every other Thursday through August 24th.
Right.
We're going to kick off with Spare Change.
They are so good.
They are fantastic.
They are really
Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah, they put on a fantastic show. And this year, since it's May 4th, I don't know if you have heard of Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are taking that and running with it.
There you
and
go.
we're going to have an 80s theme, and the band is going to play 80s music.
Oh, great.
And it's going to
Okay.
be a lot of fun. So look out for lots of little extras this year at the Jams.
Wow.
And follow us on Facebook for more information about what's happening.
And that Facebook page is?
Downtown Goldsboro.
There you go.
Easy enough.
Easy enough. And what
Yeah.
about your website?
DowntownGoldsboro.com.
There you go. Are you still using dgdc.org?
We use that
Or
as well.
.com?
It's nice on a flyer when I can't fit downtowngoldsboro.com.
Okay.
But they'll both take you to the same place.
DowntownGoldsboro.com.
That's
All
it.
right. Aaron Fonseca,
Yep.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Wow.
Andrew, Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, Sam. First, phonetic.
Our guest is Sergeant Jason Adams, Crime Stoppers Coordinator. Sir, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Doing great. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Glad you're here. I understand we have an update of the crime of the week from last week. Is
We
that
do.
right? What's going on?
So this is a recap and just to update some of the information. So back on Monday, March 27th, around 12:30, just afternoon, Goldsboro Police Department went for an attempted robbery and shots fired at Claire's Nursery Road at the Speedway there at 1501 US Highway 70 West.
Some people may recognize that as a Speedway gas station and
McDonald's,
McDonald's
exactly.
is there, yeah.
Correct. So basically, there was a person victim was meeting a subject there to buy some shoes, and during that purchase, it became a robbery and a slight struggle over the firearm, and then the actual firearm went off.
And this actually took place in the parking lot, is that right?
Correct, in the parking lot.
Outside the building. All right.
Correct. And then the subject fled, and later on in the evening, we actually received some video surveillance from the area and everything, and we were able to identify a person of possible interest, which then we have now developed as a suspect.
So we have a suspect.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
The person was actually identified through Crime Stoppers, so it was very successful in choosing or helping identify that person. So now what we're doing is we're looking for him, and we actually have warrants on file, and we're needing the public's help, as he may not actually be in the Goldsboro area, but still possibly in Wayne County area.
So somebody may know where he is.
Correct.
All right, so do we have a picture?
We do. So this was the video or surveillance video that was from that night that we got, and the identification actually came from that photo. And this is actually Ricky Ward. He's a 33-year-old black male, and originally from the Mount Olive area is where he resides. So.
I can't really tell on the screen. Does he have a tattoo on his forehead?
He does. He has a tattoo on over his right eye there,
okay.
And then on his neck it says R.I.P.
Okay. So he is, what's his age again?
He's 33 years of age.
33. And so he may still be in the Wayne County area.
Correct.
And you say that his identity was made by a Crime Stoppers call.
Correct.
And was that Crime Stoppers caller awarded?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, that person was. You know, now that there's warrants actually on file, anybody that has information that could lead to Mr. Ward's location and arrest would be eligible for a reward as well.
Would they?
Yes.
Also eligible.
Correct.
Okay. Well, how do we get in touch with you?
So they can call or text 919-735-2255. And again, they remain anonymous. We don't want to know who you are, but we're really just looking for any information that they may know where Mr. Ward is, and that could lead to his arrest. He does have 3 felony charges, one for attempted robbery with a dangerous weapon, one for firing into an occupied vehicle, and one for possession of a firearm by a felon. So.
Okay, 2 questions. Number 1.
Yes.
If anybody sees this man, they should not try to stop him or talk to him.
Correct. Yeah, he is considered armed and dangerous.
Do not approach him.
Correct. So.
And the second question is, what could the person who was being robbed done differently? Now, the idea that he met him at a public place,
correct,
in a parking lot, and it was daytime. What would he have done differently to prevent this from happening?
A couple things can actually, you could do. One, you could pick a different location. I mean, it is a public place, but again, so many people are in and out, may not be paying attention to really what's going on, so they're not aware. Right. Even though it is public. So another thing is, picking places like the police department parking lot, the fire department.
That's good.
Especially if you live in more of a rural area, the volunteer fire departments in your area, people that are going there, allowing or notifying the person and allowing them to allow you to be on their property. So like a volunteer fire department, go inside and say, hey, look, I'm going to be meeting somebody here. To purchase something, is it okay if I sit out here in the parking lot? One, that makes them aware that you're there. Right. So
that's another pair of eyes.
It is. Yeah. So, and then also just taking a second person with you. Don't go alone. Safety in numbers and such.
That's a good idea.
And if you have any uneasy feeling about it, don't do it. Just don't do it. It may sound like a really good deal. And everything. But
well, it's supposed to. It's to get you there.
Correct.
But now that's not saying that these deals that are available online or by telephone are not legitimate deals.
Correct. And there are several of them. But if you have that gut instinct or that sixth sense,
follow your
instinct. Yeah. And take someone with you, or make sure that you just a little bit more safe, prearrange it a little bit better on more, I won't say your turf, but on but where you can control a little bit more of the situation.
All right. The number to call is, or text, is 919-735-2255. You will remain anonymous. And they're looking for Ricky Ward. If you know where this man is, again, the number is 919-735-2255. And our thanks to Crime Stoppers Coordinator Sergeant Jason Adams. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Andrew, Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, Sam. First, phonetically, Adam, Henry, John.
And we are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television on this Monday, April 10th. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate that. April 10th. April showers. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yeah. Okay. It's, okay. It's Monday. But on April 18th, the Friends of the Library will kick off their big event. The Goldsboro Friends of the Library book sale will begin Tuesday evening on the 18th at 5 p.m. for Friends members. Friends will go in and get a sneak peek at the books before the general public can go in. The general public starts the next day. Now, memberships will be available at the door. If you're not a member of the Friends of the Library, you can go on the evening of the 18th, go to the door and say, I want to become a member. And there you go. It's that easy, all right? And then you can go in and see the books that are going to be sold. And then on the 19th, the Gertrude Wheel Auditorium will be open from 9 to 5 for anybody. Thursday the 20th, the next day, from noon to 6. And then Friday from noon to 5. And then on Saturday, April the 22nd, the sale runs from 9 to 5. But by then, you need to go early if you're looking for some good books. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff. And Pat works that library book sale. And she says it is packed the first day. So you'll want to go early if you want to look for the good stuff, okay? Friends are a nonprofit volunteer organization dedicated to enriching the programs and services of the Wayne County Public Library. Now, you'll have another opportunity to get some great buys at the Friends of Steel Memorial Library book sale, and that coincides with Mount Olive Pickle Festival on April 29th. Ta-da! There you go. And that one in Mount Olive at Steel Memorial will be on the 29th from 8 till 5 in Mount Olive. The members-only preview sale will be on Friday the 28th, but it's open to the public on the 29th. Both days offering books for sale in the Friends Book Warehouse behind the library. How about that? Okay? Hey, this Friday is Good Friday. This Friday is Good Friday. The Wayne County Courthouse will be closed. I have a schedule here somewhere. Hang on there just a second. Let me see if I can find my schedule of the, here it is. All right, for Easter, Wayne County office is closed on Friday, April 14th. Wayne County landfill will be open Wednesday of this week. They're never open on Wednesday unless it's a situation like this. So they're going to be open Wednesday, April 12th. They'll be closed Friday the 14th and reopen Saturday the 15th. The Senior Center will be closed Friday, April 14th and Saturday, April 15th. Friday and Saturday, the Senior Center will be closed. One more thing about the landfill. That's the landfill and the convenience centers. That's right. Now we have, I forget how many, 13 sites around the county where you can take your trash and refuse and drop it in the convenience center and recyclable items as well. Well, the convenience centers and the landfill will both be open on Wednesday of this week, closed on Friday of this week, and reopening Saturday of this week. All branches of the Wayne County Public Library will be closed Friday the 14th and Saturday the 15th. So Friday and Saturday they'll be closed. Of course, they're closed on Sunday anyway, and they'll reopen Monday the 17th. Okay? Okie dokie, Smokey. We've got today Ethel Barnes. Ethel Barnes, a public affairs specialist for the Social Security Administration, will hold office hours at the Senior Center from 10 till 1 today. 10 to 1 today. She will be available to meet with seniors and address any questions or concerns relating to Social Security. Appointments are not necessary. Ms. Barnes will see seniors on a first-come, first-served basis. So it starts at 10, and I'd go early. Yeah. What else we have here? Do-die. How about this? Well, check this out. You know who Michelle Estrada is, right? She is the Family Sciences and Consumer Agent for the Cooperative Extension Service. Michelle is my partner in our cooking show that we have once a month. All right, and I hope you're enjoying that. I have fun with that. Yeah, it's good to eat and do. Okay, now on Wednesday, April 12th, that's Wednesday of this week, from 10:30 until 11:30, Michelle will present a new program, and it's called Better Choices, and she'll do this at the Peggy Seeger Senior Center on East Ash Street. Better Choices is a free nutrition education program targeting older adults. I don't know any older adults. You know any older adults? I don't know any. Curriculum addresses many diet-related topics such as sodium and hypertension, dietary fat, increasing fruit and vegetables consumption, and food resource management. Now, the benefits of the program are the participant will be able to sample new healthy foods as well as assist with preparation. Also receive a cookbook. Oh boy. Also a water bottle and a spice jar for the participant to keep, or for those who are partaking to keep. The participant will learn and share strategies for healthy living and saving money. Save many money, many times. This program consists of 8 engaging and interactive sessions, approximately 60 minutes, and it'll be held on Wednesdays for 8 weeks. Wow. Okay, I've got 2 things here. The first one is this Wednesday from 10:30 until 11:30. And then this program is 8 engaging and interactive sessions, approximately 60 minutes each, and then those will be held beginning April 26th for 8 weeks from 12:30 to 1:30. You must attend all sessions. You can't skip one. If you go to any of them, you have to go to the first one, and then you have to go to the rest of them. There's 8 starting Wednesday, and it's every Wednesday for 8 weeks. 12:30, Wednesday, April 26th. You must attend all sessions. If you want information, call Rob. Rob is at the Senior Center, or you can call Michelle Estrada. Now, Rob's number, 731-1589. 731-1589. And Michelle's number is 919-731-1518. 731-1518. All right, time for the answer to our trivia question for today. The category was the U.S. Constitution amendments. Amendment number 22. There was a president who was directly responsible for Constitutional Amendment number 22. Well, first of all, if you know what that constitutional amendment is, then you probably figured out who the president is. The amendment states that no president of the United States of America shall serve more than 2 terms at one time. Now, if you're Grover Cleveland, he served and then was out and then came back and served again. But that's the only time that's ever happened. And 22 was not in effect then. But somebody was directly responsible, and that was, of course, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, because when he passed away, he was in his 4th term. Yeah, and gee, you know, that just didn't work out too well. So everybody said, well, now we got to change that. So the 22nd Amendment says no president shall serve more than 2 terms. Now, why did it take so long to get to that point? Well, even so far back, George Washington started this thing, and he said, I'll serve only 2 terms and no more than that, and he did. From 1789 until 8 years later, he served 2 terms and no more than that. He said he didn't want to. He didn't feel it was right. And from that point on, it was kind of an unwritten rule. That's what you did. You served 8 years if you were reelected, served 4 and 4, and then that's it. Well, FDR kind of bucked that trend. He did. He liked getting elected. So he was elected 4 times to the presidency, and then they changed it. That's it. Got to go, got to run, got to get out of here. Got to vamoose, got to scoot. We'll be back in here tomorrow morning if they'll let us back in the building. So for Bria McCoy, for Pat Garner, I'm Wayne Alley, and you've been watching Wayne Goldsboro Television.